The following segment is sponsored by Eastern Title and Settlement and the Mortgage Link. A home inspection is a standard part of the home buying process. However, it's not always necessary. So joining us today to talk about why you should skip the home inspection are Min Hugh of Eastern Title and Settlement, Erica Day from Remax Realty Services, along with Carrie Reel from the Mortgage Link. First, before we answer the questions I need answered, you have a deal of the day for us, Carrie, right?
Yeah, we're focusing on our conventional loan today at 5.99%, 1.5 points with an APR of 6.369. It's for your max high balance loan amount of $806,500 in our area. In other areas it goes there. And okay. I think, do we have the QR code
we do.
too?
Yep, we also have this QR code.
Yeah, so a lot of people are thinking about potentially selling. And even if you're not going to sell, just, click on the QR code and it's going to help you to determine the value of your home. It's going to be based off an AVM called Black Knight, and it'll give you an idea if you have any interest in knowing what the value of your home is.
Probably more accurate than some of the other places
I
we
agree.
go.
Yeah. Don't use Zillow or, well, I shouldn't say any names, but it's a great
It's a good tool. Okay.
Yes.
All right. Erica, I have a ton of question marks and exclamation points behind you don't need a home inspection? What? Why would you ever not need a home inspection?
Okay, so let me clarify a little bit. So you are buying probably the most expensive thing of your entire life.
Yeah.
Of course you should get a home inspection.
Okay.
I
feel a little better now.
Always. We baited you in a little bit there.
Okay.
But it's all about how you use that contingency, and that's really what we wanted to focus on. So, it used to be in a balanced market, a buyer would submit an offer, and they would always do a home inspection contingency with the offer, meaning that once the inspection was done, they could either ask for repairs, ask for credit at closing, or cancel the contract altogether, right?
Yeah.
But now with a more competitive buyer market, they have to put in a cleaner offer, right? So what we're saying is maybe don't include the option to negotiate for repairs or for credit. That can really help you beat out some other buyers. Maybe it's just the option to cancel. And the one thing that most people don't even know is an option is a pre-inspection. Have you ever heard of this?
No.
So you can actually do an inspection before you even put in an offer to help you decide if you want to deal with whatever the issues are at this house, right? I just did one this past week and my buyer decided not to put in the offer because it was too much for her to deal with.
Even in this market, when things are so competitive, you have time for a pre-inspection.
Yes. I mean, you have to be quick about it, but it can really be informative for your decision to buy this enormous purchase.
Right. It is a huge purchase.
Buyers oftentimes feel as though they don't have any control because everything's so fast-paced and so competitive. So there are choices. There are ways to position yourself to get you into the property, and you have that knowledge to know what you're purchasing. So this is a great tool, and it's a great thing to do. Love to see the education that we're providing.
It's awesome. Min, what do you see at the closing table? Have people done pre-approval?
I actually did a pre-home inspection on a rental before, just so that I'm aware of what needs to be fixed or how much repair needs to be done before I list the property. But for Eastern Title, I mean, we've been actually getting a lot of contracts with home inspection. They have the right to terminate. So a lot of the agents that send us these contracts, they will tell us, just hold off ordering title for a couple days. Let us finish the home inspection process. Everything's good, then go ahead and order title. So we've been seeing a lot of that lately.
Okay.
Yeah. Good.
All right. So we do want it, is the bottom line.
You always want it.
Yes.
You have to talk to your agent about the best way to use it.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you all.
Always get a home inspection.
We've been talking about this all day.
Good.
We don't need it, so I'm glad. Okay, we need it, but maybe it could help you win the home.
Right.
In the end. Okay. We do have another look at that deal of the day. Let's pull it back up on your screen so you can get that. There we go. Deal of the day. Also, we have our QR code. It's going to come up on your screen next so that you can figure out the value of your home. And for more information, as always, the number to call is 833-MTG-LINK or visit themortgagelink.com. And also be sure to follow the Real Estate Top Performers on YouTube to get more advice on buying and selling a home in today's market.